Bodies Podcast, WATP.
Oh man, welcome. Hey, we're back at the Brick House for another round of Scorch's PFG TV. This is like episode 35 or something, season, episode 15.
I think we've lost count.
2.
Yeah,
it's freaking me out, you know. Scorch, I'm me. We've got the whole crew, a bunch of people in the crowd. Thank you guys so much. You all know Megan. Give it up for Megan.
We're here.
Now, the co-host, Megan, the last time we talked about Scorch, he was over at Megan's house the day after Thanksgiving. Who was our co-host who pointed out that he was getting very touchy-feely with her and like purposely like rubbing his arm against
Top Lobster.
Top Lobster was picking up on this thing. He'd never seen this before. Yeah. But he was noticing he was like, Scorch was like putting his arm over here and it would like brush against her breast.
Jenny Jingles is like, get your fucking boots off her. And Top Lobster's like, are you watching what's going on up top?
And it's something that I didn't pick up on, but it seems like Scorch, who probably hasn't gotten laid in a couple decades, is very hard up. And he's looking at this woman and he's trying to, like, he invited himself over to her house for the holidays because he's a lonely guy who lives with his adult roommate.
That's his way of hitting on a woman is, you like this?
So watch how this next episode starts off.
Oh, no.
This is wild.
No.
Live in the flesh.
I love that sweater.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I do. I love it. And it's called a cable knit or something. What's it called?
A sweater.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know.
I like it. Can I have it?
Sure.
Raiden,
Are
if
you like
remember,
trying to get me to get naked? What's happening here?
Whoa.
I would prefer you over Raiden, but, you know.
I love how there's one person clapping when she said that.
Yeah,
There's
get
a single-
That potato-looking woman? No, thank you.
Carl,
He must have been Irish.
I said I wasn't going to bring this up time and time again, but again, I have heard Scorch so many times on your podcast. This is the first time seeing this, and Scorch looks better than I thought he was going to look.
Wow.
Everything else looks worse.
Okay.
Megan looks worse than I thought. This set is a disaster. Like I thought,
A set.
I thought they were
set,
actually.
you say.
Well,
They're sitting in a
what
high
is
top
that?
in a corner.
I mean, it's like but is that a real wall? Did they just
it's a
put
real
that
wall.
behind them?
Oh, yeah. No, that's the corner of the bar.
Yeah. This
For
whole
sure.
thing, I thought he was much older, but this whole thing looks so
he
much
is old.
worse.
Yeah, no, he's old.
Oh.
It's not high def. Trust me. So I think that she's now picking up because that episode that we reviewed, they cut out a big chunk of it. They started getting drunk, and it cut from
There's children in the room.
Children in the room. It cuts from them starting to get drunk to, all right, we got to end the show. We'll probably edit all this out. And so who knows what happened between these two? Probably made some moves on her in front of the kids. Not welcome.
And there's another dude on the couch.
The other dude, his roommate's on the couch. So maybe that's what she's picking up on this. She's just like, you want to burn on my sweater? You want me to take my shirt off? Like, she's
Look at
calling
that face she's making too.
Yes.
My God.
But he's trying to be flirtatious. And she's calling him on this. Now, he points to this Aiden person. Aiden is a minor in the audience.
But, you know, a couple of weeks ago, I tried to get Raiden's sweater.
You should prefer me over Raiden because that'll get you like 50 in the big house,
How much
buddy.
did I get? I don't even want to get into that.
No, just...
Hey,
The most awkward conversation to start the show where it's like, hey, can I borrow your sweater? Like, what are you trying to get me naked? Like, I'd rather get you naked than that 14-year-old kid. Like, well, I would hope so. You'd go to prison if you wanted to fuck that kid.
I declare this the cringiest cringe of the week.
Thank you. We did it, everybody.
We finally did it.
Cringe of the week.
Cringe of the year. All right. There's more to this, though, because yes, this is very exciting. My favorite segment that Scorch used to do on his show, they used to cover it on Opie and Anthony all the time, and he's bringing it back, baby.
know what else is coming up today?
Do tell.
Weird news. Weird news is coming up. Give it up for weird news. Hell yeah.
Oh. Surprise, surprise.
Also,
I like how the co-host is in the dark of what they're going to be doing. There's just no rundown or anything like that. So weird news is coming back. I was like, yes, weird news. Now, if you're not familiar with the weird news segment on Scorch's PFG TV, what he does is he reads these wacky stories and has zero takes on them. It just goes nowhere. He just reads it and goes, so that's crazy, huh? All right, next.
Isn't that weird?
So let's fast forward to the weird news segment and see what's doing.
I don't know.
hey, you know what we got
Windows
right now?
95 we're running here.
We are ready for this. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Because this is the return on Scorch's PFG TV of Mike, if you would.
Some are odd and some deranged, stories that are very strange. Weird news.
Lakeland, Florida. A man was arrested for 2 separate thefts that occurred within 15 minutes of one another.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This dude, 42 years old, stands accused of 2 counts of larceny.
Oh, all right.
He was stealing things from grocery stores.
What kind of things?
Things from grocery stores.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. The interesting thing is, he stole from the same store twice within 15 minutes. Got
You're a fool.
busted.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Wow. It's so
Could you imagine
weird.
how long would the creep off last? If like during the scum parade, I'm just like, yeah, so there you go. All right, next story. What the fuck?
Well, do you steal grocery store things?
I know.
Don't ask me questions
Don't
about
ask
this
questions.
story.
I don't have a lot of details here.
If I'm doing a 3-minute commute, it would be my favorite show.
So great. All right, there's another one in here that I got to get to.
Got charged
Yeah.
by the state,
Somebody's got
right?
to pay for that. Yep.
And that, to me, the weirdest part of the whole story was a guy admitted to getting drunk off of White Claws.
Oh, come on. Come on.
That's embarrassing.
I mean, why is he putting his finger
Why
in
did you
there,
get drunk off
though?
White Claws?
No.
Don't put your finger in the hole.
Oh, you don't like a finger in the hole?
Well, don't put your finger in the hole.
Don't put your finger in the hole. Hey, Sean Sama on the audience. Any fingers in the hole on the bus?
No fingers in the holes.
Sean's just giggling. You're screaming. Sean's giggling. Well, maybe some fingers in the hole.
Yeah, there might have been 1 or 2 dipped in.
All right, this is where it gets crazy again. Scorch cannot control himself right here.
I love
I like that. That's a good motto. We'll see you tomorrow.
Police in Japan have arrested a 37-year-old guy on suspicion of trespassing. Now, when they popped this guy, he said, I get off on trespassing. I have trespassed on over 1,000 pieces of property. And the thrill is to see if I get caught trespassing. His quote was, he was Japanese, so I don't want to say it.
Stop. Stop.
You know me, I won't do it.
Reel it in. You will do it. You
No, I
got to
won't.
reel it in.
That's okay.
Yep.
But he said, and I quote, in American, I get off on trespassing. And I'm thinking, dude, most of us in America, we get off on watching Pornhub in the car.
You bet.
And not getting busted, right?
Yeah.
Mike,
Oh my God.
That was his joke for that.
This is awful.
We
This
get
is
off on
awful.
watching Pornhub in the car and not getting caught. And now he's going to look for validation from his buddy Mike Snow here.
we get off on watching Pornhub in the car.
You bet.
And not getting busted, right?
Yeah.
Mike, how many times have you been busted watching Pornhub in the car?
Absolutely 0.
Why in the car? Why does it have to be?
Thank you, Megan. What is he talking about? Guys don't watch porn in the car.
I don't know.
That's retarded.
I mean, nobody podcasts from his car. That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Right. Yes. That's a weird thing to do in your car. Jerking off is the craziest thing. And Scorch is just asking, like, us guys, we're constantly whacking it off in the car, right? It's like, no, definitely not. And he's
Mike's
taking
like, that's my car.
yeah, right. And he's taking it one step further. He's like, how many times have you gotten caught doing that? It's like,
By who?
by the police? What do you mean? So do you know why I pulled you over? Because I was ejaculating out the window? That is correct, sir. I see your license and registration. Shooting out the moonroof.
Who are they doing this show for? Like, what is this? Is this like, I mean, is this like, he used to be a radio guy, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And this, like, is this a podcast? What is this?
So this is a YouTube channel now. It's a YouTube show, video show.
Wow.
He calls it TV, obviously. But these shows get thousands of views now. Like, I think
No
this one's up to
way.
3,800. I don't know if they're buying views. Probably not. I think there's still a lot of people who just watch this like we do to laugh at this shit. It's a debacle all the way through. It's great. Okay, so we just heard him talk about how, this guy gets off by trespassing in Japan, just like how he gets off by jerking off to Pornhub in the car.
Yeah, same thing.
That's when he starts to get creepy with Megan.
Busted watching Pornhub in the car.
Absolutely 0.
Why in the car? Why does it have to be in the car?
what's about
Can't it
the
be like
car?
in the living room?
Do you watch
Well,
porn?
who's going to come into your bedroom and bust you?
Do you watch adult films? For real?
Like as of today, no.
Look at how uncomfortable she is.
Yeah.
Look at her looking at him like, why are you asking me that? What's going on?
She knows where this is going.
She does. And she's just like, no, I'm asexual. Yep. Mm-hmm. This reminds me of when John was talking to Bobby Brown, stuttering John was. And he's like hitting on her. She goes, yeah, I don't like guys anymore. I don't do that. I don't hang out with guys. We should get a beer sometime. Nope, I don't want to get a beer. I don't do that. That's the energy I'm getting off of Megan right now with Scorch.
Here's one for you. Hey, where's it? Hey, Raiden, do you watch porn online?
So then he goes to the underage.
Don't ask a child if a child watches porn.
So then he goes to the underage kid in the audience and asks him.
This is on the internet, dude.
Doug, this is the best. He just embarrassed himself in front of his girlfriend. So he goes, I'll save this. Hey, Raiden, what are you watching? And this gets even worse.
Whoa.
His parents are here.
Whoa.
Dad, look, Mom, it's the funniest thing. I'm looking into the audience, right? Mom's
shaking her head.
Mom's shaking her head. Dad's interested in to know what kind.
His parents are here.
Wow. Raiden's laughing at. Hey, give it up for Raiden. This is like the third
Yeah,
time.
Raiden's also wondering if he should right hook or left hook.
In 2 weeks, Raiden's laughing, so there you go.
You know, when I'm not watching Dabbleverse stuff or playing chess, I watch body cam footage.
Yes,
and
me too.
What I think this is a new subgenre. It's the pre-arrest. So we're going to watch exactly what happened before even the body cam is involved. Because that's what we're watching.
What is he doing right now? It's so embarrassing what he's up to.
It's beyond embarrassing.
Imagine asking a kid what kind of porn they watch in front of that kid's parents. Yeah. And then being like, hey, let's give it up for him, everyone.
How is this still up? Like, how did somebody not tell him, you got to take that down, man?
Megan, you do not have to sit in this townie bar with this fucking creep.
No, you don't.
Run now.
This isn't
your... walk fast. Whatever you can do.
whatever you can pull off. This isn't going to springboard you into fame and fortune. You're not in the entertainment business.
No, like you said, she may have been a fan, but now he's talking about putting fingers in holes and do children watch porn? That's not, she needs to get out of here.
All right, I have one more clip on here, and I wouldn't even grab this, but someone in the comments linked it. He's always got that toothpick in his mouth.
Yeah.
What we're going to see is the toothpick goes flying out of his mouth, and like a baby without its bibby or whatever you call a pacifier, he doesn't know what to do with himself.
All of a sudden, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The cops are everywhere. What the crap? I was like, look, I had to go pee. I mean,
yeah, I'm sorry.
And I still have.
I only stole 2 bottles of booze.
I still have the police report that says Scorch had to pee, and when Scorch has to pee, he has to pee, and they let it go. So
well, of course they have to let it go. Come on,
amazing stuff. So
anyway, that's so funny though.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to do this because I spit my toothpick out. So
oh no,
oh my god,
do you want to have my?
I saw you.
I know.
Do you want to have my narrow straw?
Nope, I'm good.
No, you're going
so
for the
now
big
he's
one.
taking his straw and he's trying to
like a spare in the pocket or something. I've seen you with a really dirty toothpick.
So he can use that as his toothpick.
Mike,
look
what
at this.
You got for your partner?
Nothing. I'm good.
Nothing. Okay.
So here's something.
She's got this beef jerky straw over here. No big deal.
This is crazy. He's still gnawing on it.
I used to have a dentist. I used to have a dentist named Dr. Spiro. We used to have green teeth. And there's nothing worse than a dentist cleaning your teeth. Hey, how's it going? With green teeth.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that would be like.
It's not a true story. He's still biting down the straw, trying to rip it in half.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Like if a toothpick is your lifeline, bring extra toothpicks everywhere you go.
Yes. How do you not have backups for
That's
that?
my retirement toothpick.
Yeah, and also, Scorch, this is your moment. Megan offered you the straw that was in her mouth to put in your mouth.
I know. I'm surprised he said no to that.
Yeah, that's kind of a green light, dude.
Look at her face.
I know, that's great.
Here. It's like, what are you doing? He can't go 5 or 10 minutes without a toothpick in his mouth.
Holy shit.
That's a weird addiction.
So weird.
That could be on TLC, my weird addiction.
I also don't like this.
I need something to chew on. Hey, so tell me about this stuff. Mike, did this ever affect your life? Megan, does this affect your life?
Please tell.
The most annoying things when living with the man.
Okay.
I mean,
He's fucking insane.
Yes, he really is, clearly.
I mean, clearly he's a smoker. Like, clearly he has been smoking. Maybe he just quit or something. It sounds like he has the most aggressive throat cancer I've ever heard.
Right.
But I guess that's what's going on, but seriously, bring more toothpicks.
Yeah, you know, there's an oral thing with the addiction to smoking that he's obviously replaced with the toothpick. But for it to happen that quickly, it just spit out of his mouth. He's just like, fuck, tearing at the straw. Come on.
And not very well.
No, he was desperate to make it happen.
Who are